Back in 1970, I worked for California Canners and Growers in Richmond, California, Plant 10, and I was a draftsman there. And I worked with another engineer, one of their company engineers named Roger. His last name was Loveless. And he and I were on several trips out to different plants for CalCan. And one trip out, he started telling me a story about Doolittle, and he knew I was Air Force brat, so we got to talking about military stuff, and it ends up he was assigned to Ted Lawson's aircraft, the B-25 that was going to fly with Doolittle on that Doolittle Raid in April of 42. And they were sent to Pensacola. When they were down in Pensacola, they were practicing takeoffs and short takeoffs on a special design runway. And he was telling me that the reason he had the name on the aircraft, Ruptured Duck, was due to the fact that Ted used to take off and drag the bumper on the tail, and he would just vibrate the hell out of the hull. And he kept thinking that, and actually he didn't want to do that because it slowed him down rather than speed him up. So they had to learn how not to do that, but they got reprimanded by Doolittle if they did it. So anyhow, old Larson asked them to go ahead and paint it on there because they kept calling him the Ruptured Duck, the airplane. And so Lovelace came up with this design, and he painted that on this aircraft, which ended up staying on it all the way on the Hornet and over Tokyo and into the bay over by China. So what happened to Roger, he said after he had painted it, about a week after he had painted it, they were getting ready to ship him up to Hamilton, fly up to Hamilton Air Force Base, and he was out partying somewhere in Pensacola, and he had a car crash and broke his legs, and he was in the hospital. So he didn't get to fly up to Hamilton, and he was going to miss the transfer to the ship over at Alameda. So he ended up staying there while they went on the raid. So he missed it, but that was a kind of an interesting story that he was going to be part of that raid over Tokyo during 1942. Just thought it'd be an interesting story on one of Ted Lawson's aircraft, because he wrote the book 30 Seconds Over Tokyo. I don't know if he ever mentioned any of these incidents. I never read the book, but thought people that are interested in history would like this. Take care. Bye now.